The body of Christ must awake from a spiritual lethargy that has led to a gross lack of discernment. This lack of discernment has historically and recently resulted in the endorsement of many who later fell into sin. A day of judgment is coming, which Jesus warned of in Matthew 7 verses 22 to 23. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you, depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. According to this passage, people can be healed, accurate prophetic words can be given, and demons can be cast out, by a leader who is lawless and/or morally bankrupt. How can this happen? When we lose moral absolutes, when marriage is treated more as a convenience than a covenant, and when we think in terms of sin management, we begin to consider God's grace as the quick fix for sin. As this happens, we allow ministers who commit adultery to return to the pulpit within weeks, months, or even days, which proves we have lost more than just our direction, we have lost the very fabric of our Christian beliefs. Grace cannot be confused with righteousness. Grace is receiving what we do not deserve, mercy is not receiving what we do deserve. Righteousness, on the other hand, includes what most of us would consider difficult matters, such as punishment, correction, and judgment. It also includes what most of us would consider positive matters, such as the fruit of the Spirit, Galatians 5. Righteousness includes both sides of the coin. If you do this, you will receive these blessings, but if you do not do this, you will receive a severe correction. Righteousness and justice are the two foundations of God's throne, Psalm 89 verse 14, but grace is not. As we confuse grace and righteousness, we come to believe that we can live errant lives without fear of God's discipline. This leads to laziness and a general lack of the fear of God, because why should we fear a God who never punishes us? Yes, God is love, and yes, He loves us unconditionally, but some of us interpret these to mean we can live impure, unholy lifestyles, and God will overlook it. We think that we can knowingly embrace a certain sin, receive a hand slap, and then be back in the ministry within months, at the longest. But the fear of God comes with knowing Him. The more time we spend with Him, the greater we know Him and His ways. An unavoidable consequence of living with God is a healthy fear of Him. Where is the fear of God in ministries and the Western Church today?